Rush Hour Russian, Lesson 6. Okay, welcome back, listeners, to another riveting lesson of Rush Hour Russian. We have the perennial Lubimaya with us today, going to help us learn Russian. She's a native speaker from Ukraine, and as you know on this podcast, we drive around in rush hour and we learn Russian. So today, we are in lesson 6. It's going by fast, right? We've been slacking a little bit, but we're back with another lesson today. We're going to go over something that may not be super sexy, but you have to know this in any language. It's absolutely crucial to learning and understanding and expressing ideas, and that is numbers. All right, so before we get into the numbers, let's do a quick, whoa, what was that? Something was in the road there. Recap of last episode, which was about family, all about the fam. So you want to go over, you want to quiz me a little bit? We'll quiz the listeners, just go over.
Because it has been a while, I guess we'll just go immediate family.
Yeah, that's all we learned. We didn't learn anything else.
All right, let's start with mother.
Mat, of course, mama.
And father.
Отец or papa.
And sister.
Sestra.
Okay, I'm so used to you gonna give me the second version of that.
I don't think there's a second version.
Second version. How about brother?
Brat.
Okay. And what if you have a wife?
Wife is mush. Oh wait, that's man.
No.
That's man. Well, hey, it's 2020. There's a lot of
Well, that's true.
alternative types of arrangements going on. We have žena.
Жена. And how would you say husband?
Muž.
Perfect. And if they have kids, there might be a son.
Syn.
Okay. Or it might be a daughter.
Doch.
Okay. I think that's a wrap.
All right, and I made that light on top of it.
But you know what? We never learned grandma and grandpa.
Well, we said immediate. One thing I would like to say or learn, because I don't really know the true way, and it goes along with family, is your friends. So family and friends is the phrase we say here.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you say.
One friend is друг.
All right, so let's just.
That's kind of is a masculine друг.
Okay.
You can also say the feminine way too. Подруга.
Okay, so let's just go single and then plural. So single, masculine is drug. Drug. With like a D sound. Drug. Okay. Drug. And then the feminine single friend is
Подруга.
Подруга. So we have drug and подруга. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, drug, подруга. And then for friends, is there a male, female?
No, it's
Okay.
it's a plural version.
So if it's all your friends are girls, you're still going to say.
Well, no, you can say подруги.
Okay, so there seems to,
Yeah.
okay. So подруги is подруги is a bunch of friends that are all girls.
All girls.
And then if you had a bunch of friends that are all guys, it would be
You would still go друзья.
друзья. Okay, and I'm guessing if you had 99 friends and 98 were girls and one boy, you still have to say
No, you
Друзья?
can say подруги. Друзья, yes.
you say друзья. Yeah.
Друзья.
Well, I know in Spanish it's like that. If it's one guy, it's
Yeah.
it still goes to the masculine version, even if it's.
But друзья is not really masculine version, it's just plural. You know,
Okay.
And I would call my girlfriends друзья too.
Друзья. Okay. So there's really no reason to use
Подруги?
Подруги?
I mean, you can just to, differentiate.
All right. So we're not going to get too deep into that, but друг,
Подруга,
подруга,
друзья.
друзья. All right. We're going to go with those three. All right. Perfect. And just a recap of saying, my friend, or you can say I have a friend, or my friend. Let's do my friend. So my friend would be
Мой друг.
мой друг, and it would be
That's
my.
masculine.
Would it be моя подруга?
You got it. Моя подруга.
Подруга. So мой
then-
друг, моя подруга.
In the plural?
And then the plural, would it still go?
Мои.
Oh, so моя becomes мои.
Yeah.
All right, so that's new. I didn't learn that before. So моя would be for the single kind of possessive in the female. But then mai is the plural possessive female.
Not just specifically female, for all. Plural, possessive, mai.
So there's no moi? Moi doesn't have one?
No. You would use the same, mai.
Oh, so mai is both. That makes it easy. Okay, good. So there's not a plural male female. It's just plural.
Yeah.
Plural possessive is mai.
Yep.
All right. Trying to make it easy on me. Thank you, Russian creators. All right. So I would say moi drug Boris.
Okay.
My friend Boris.
Yeah. Okay.
Moi drug Boris. Okay, but then I could also say.
Are you introducing him, or what are you trying to say?
Yeah, I'm just, this is my friend Boris. So.
Okay, you would say это мой друг Борис.
Это мой друг Boris. And then if I said for a woman, it would be это моя подруга Oksana.
Правильно.
Okay, we got it. Perfect. All right, so we got family immediately. We know now we got friends. And now we're going to go into numbers. Like I said, numbers are pretty much universal and used all the time. So I figured before we wait till episode 50, let's just do it now. All right, so let's just start at number 1.
Один.
Adin. I say that right?
Один.
Adin 1. All right, but I heard while I was in Ukraine doing research, actually I was on vacation, but I'm going to say I was doing research. We were on vacation, and you said something different for 1 when you're counting like
Раз.
yeah, you were counting. I think you were counting. What were you counting? Like 1, 2, 3, and then do something. You wouldn't say adin. You'd say raz, dva. Okay, so what's the difference between adin and ras?
Oh my God! Don't ask me that.
Well, I mean, there's a different word.
There is a different word, and I'm not sure how to explain that. One of the versions is just for you to count, if you physically want to count something, and the other one is just a numerical value, adin.
So which one is the counting?
Раз.
Okay, so when you're actually counting something.
But you can count the other way too. You can say adin.
All right, so listeners, you got both adin,
Yes.
but they also say ras in Ukraine. I'm not sure if they say that in Russia.
I was just about to research it, and you didn't.
Well,
Let me.
you've been researching it for like half of your life, so most of your life actually. So you don't need the phone. Okay, ras or for counting Ardin 1. Oh, what's 2? Dva.
Три.
Okay, 3 is 3. That's pretty easy.
Четыре.
Okay, that's a little different. So четыре.
Четыре.
Четыре. Okay, that's a weird one. Четыре.
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 Пять.
That's 4. Пять.
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 Pet.
Okay. One more time.
Sounds like pat.
Count until 5.
All right, let's go 1 through 5 here. Right after I get around this truck. Okay. All right. I'll just say them in Russian. Один. Or раз. Два. 3. 4. 5.
Молодец.
All right. I can count to 5 in Russian. Let's go.
Шесть.
Шесть.
Семь.
7.
Восемь.
8.
Девять.
9.
Десять.
10. Okay, so desit. I can kind of remember that one because it sounds like decimal.
Yeah.
And decimal, I always think of, is based on 10.
One more time.
So
From
9,
6 to
10.
10.
Okay, 6 to 10 would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Молодец.
All right, so got them 6 through 10. Let's do 1 through 10, and then we'll just use them in some sentences.
Okay. Один.
Один, 1.
2.
Два,
3.
3.
4.
4.
5.
5.
6.
6. 6.
7.
7.
8.
8.
9.
9.
10.
10.
Good job. Молодец.
All right. Very good. So we got 1 through 10. We'll leave it at that. I think we can pick back up on it again. But let's add a couple. Let's add in a couple just words, numbers, and sentences. So let's go back to the friends. We were talking about friends earlier. So we said Maya Podruga Oksana. So that means my friend Oksana. Okay. Now, what if I want? Okay, so really I have to say I have, because you wouldn't say my 10 friends. Okay. So I have would be u меня есть.
You got it.
I learned from last lesson. See? I pay attention.
Very nice.
У меня есть подруга Oksana.
Okay.
So that means I have a friend, Oksana.
Oksana, yeah.
Or I guess I really should have said у меня есть
No,
подруga.
but actually you said it correctly. You're trying to say her name is. You can to make the sentence full, but you can be perfectly understood just like that too.
All right, so that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell you, like, I don't really care if it's perfect as long as the idea is understood. So you can say, I have a friend, Oksana.
Yeah.
So everyone will know that I have a friend and her name is Oksana without me saying her name is. So, but if I really want it to be true, correct form grammar, I would say, у меня есть, у меня есть подруга, ее зовут Oksana. Bam! I've been studying. Okay, so I have a friend. Her name is Oksana. All right, so now we're telling a story here. So that's just a friend and one friend, and you don't need to put a number for one. I guess you don't, right? Well, let's say I have 2 friends. All right, so all right, let's see if I can figure this out on my own here. Now, у меня есть 2 подруги.
Well, then you have to change the ending to у меня есть 2 подруги.
Oh, so dva becomes dvě. Okay, I think I remember you saying something about that. So most of the numbers will change endings when you kind of put them in like that
They will kind of switch.
possessive sentence. Okay, all right, very good. So у меня есть 2 подруги. У меня есть 2 подруги. Now this is something I don't know. So I have to say their names.
Okay, their names.
So what is it?
Ich.
Ich?
Ich.
Ich.
Их зовут. Their names are.
Ich
зовут. Because remember how we were saying меня зовут, тебя зовут, ее зовут.
Yeah.
And now for them, we say их зовут.
That is pretty funny. It's like you saw something like a bug or something. You're like, eek. She doesn't like bugs, by the way.
Oh, that's not what I say when I don't like them.
Now she said something else, but we probably can't say it on here. Eek. Okay. Let's go back. У меня есть 2 подруги. Их зовут Oksana и Olga.
Yeah?
All right. And I don't know if I kind of know that. I don't know if we talked about it, but and is E, right?
E.
Yeah. All right. So if you didn't know, now you know. E. So that's like what character is that? The Y character?
And. No. Oh,
What's it called?
It's a kind of like an N on the other side. E.
But it looks like the letter. It kind of resembles the letter Y in English. It's that character, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure.
That's U.
Ooh. Oh, okay. That's U.
Yeah.
Okay. So E. So it's the backwards N?
Yeah.
All right. The backwards N character in Russian, which looks to us like a backwards N in America, is E, pronounced E, like the letter E, and it means and. Okay. So now we have the conjunction. That is a conjunction, I think, right? And. You know a conjunction now. So let's go back. У меня есть 2 подруги. Их зовут Oksana и Olga.
Молодец.
All right.
What about if you have masculine friends?
All right, let's see if I can figure this one out. У меня есть 2.
No?
У меня есть
Два.
2. Okay, so dva stays dva for men, but it changes 2 for women because women are special. All right, у меня есть 2 подруги.
No, подруга is the feminine version. You have друг.
I thought drug was singular.
Well, then you would say, у меня есть двое друзей.
All right, so we're doing multiple now. All right, go back and say that again.
У меня есть двое друзей.
Dvoya друзей. Okay, all right. So, mой would be one. Like I have. Oh, sorry. У меня есть.
У меня есть двое друзей.
And that means I have two friends. So dva, which is two, became dve for female.
You can also say у меня есть два друга. Because remember how друг is a singular masculine.
I got you, but let's streamline this so we can make it intelligible. So dva is the number two, but it becomes dve when you're talking for feminine. But then it's dvoy. Dvoya for possessive male.
Mm-hmm.
Two. Okay.
Possessive male, multiple.
Multiple, more than one. Yeah. So two or more. So у меня есть dvoya подруга. Друзей. Друзей. I remember that one. У меня есть dvoya друзей.
Mm-hmm.
Now it was ich for women. I'm sure it's got to be something different for men.
No, you can still say ich because it's multiples.
Oh.
Ich zовут.
Okay. Ich zовут, and we said Bogdan и Nikolai. Going with the Russian theme here, okay? Just go with it. All right. Bogdan и Nikolai. All right. All right. And one time I'm going to say that because I want to get the memory in my brain. У меня есть двое подруг. У меня есть. There's a lot of them in there. У меня есть двое друзей. Их зовут Bogdan и Nikolai. All right. Okay. So this is a fairly quick lesson today, but I just wanted to go 1 through 10 and then use them in some sentences. We'll go over it some more. Numbers aren't a big deal to learn, but they are a big deal to know and be able to speak intelligently.
It's you can count 10 in Russian.
Yeah, count 10 in Russian. So when you're doing something,
show up.
when you're doing something kind of, I won't say mindless, but when you're doing something you're not thinking of it, but you have to count, like if you're in the gym and you're counting like how many push-ups you're doing, count them in Russian. It's an easy way to kind of reinforce knowing the numbers, learning the numbers, and you'll be that much better at counting. Okay, I think that's going to do it for today, episode number 6. So I can say episode 6. What's episode or lesson?
Lesson 6.
What's lesson?
Oh, урок.
Урок 6. Урок 6 is coming to a close. Thanks again for listening. Hope you're getting value. And we will see you on the next lesson. One love.